Without any further ado, I'm bringing you the next comedian, Matthew Tate! Before we start, does anybody have 4D batteries? No? Okay, that's all right. I can still do this. I'm just going to have to sing it instead, so bear with me. Guys, I want to start with a little bit of a serious note before I get into the yuck yucks. 2 weeks ago, we actually lost a great figure in American history. Ann B. Davis passed away at the age of 88. You may recognize her from playing Alice on the Brady Bunch. So I wrote a little song I had it on cassette, but since you guys weren't responsible and didn't bring D batteries, I'll just have to sing it instead. Are you guys ready? Yeah! Here's the story of a clumsy lady who slipped and hit her head on a bathroom sink. Her dome bust open just like a Gallagher watermelon. She died within a blink. I was kind of surprised to find out she was even still alive at all. She even looked old back on the Brady Bunch. But now she's dead as a doornail. And that's the way that Ann B. Davis bit the dust. She bit the dust. That's the way Ann B. Davis bit the dust. Shame on you for laughing at that. And how's everybody doing tonight? Well, good for you. I'm not feeling so great. I'm dealing with some depression issues, actually. I think it's just really a symptom of how the world is these days. I find the weirdest little things very depressing, like lack of honesty in advertisement. We live in a world where Coors Light gets to bill itself as the world's most refreshing beer. I think that calling Coors Light the world's most refreshing beer is kind of like calling Larry the Cable Guy the world's most novel stand-up comic. Only somebody who drinks Coors Light would ever make that assertion. Maybe it's just the products are getting dumber too. I was in a bar the other day at 12:30 in the afternoon on my third 32-ounce Yuengling. Because that's the sort of life decision I like to make. And this commercial comes on for this product. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it. It's called the Pocket Hose. For those of you who haven't seen it, a pocket hose, it's a garden hose. It's made out of material that becomes compact when not in use. As to fit in your pocket? Is it unfortunately named? You bet your ass it is. And I couldn't really hear the advertisement because, again, I was in a bar. So I was just kind of filling in my head, what I figured the ad was saying. It's not your ordinary flaccid hose, it's the pocket hose. Hook it up, get it wet, get it sprung, get it excited, spray it all over everybody with reckless abandon. The pocket hose. When you're done, put it back in your pants. Nobody wants to see that shit, you sick fuck. The pocket hose. Some of the other things that perturb me and drive me into depression are really waiting tables for as long as I have. Nothing will make you hate people like waiting tables. One of my biggest pet peeves about waiting tables is breadnecks. For those of you who are unfamiliar, breadnecks are the people who, when you're a waiter, you go up to a table and you go, "Hey guys, my name is," and they go, "Ring!" And you really want to say to them, "No, actually my name's Matthew. Not bread, but I assume you want a sweet tea to drink?" I can't drink sweet tea no more on account of my diabetes. Roll Tide. This guy in the Auburn hat really likes that joke. Thank you. Some of the other things that bug me about waiting tables is wasteful people. I used to work in a sushi joint. So as you can imagine, we had a lot of rich assholes who'd come through there, and they'd order $50 worth of sushi, and when I'd come back to the table, and they've only eaten $35 worth of it, and push the tray to the edge of the table, I'm like, "Hey, would you like a to-go box for that?" And they're like, "No, But here, have a $5 tip. And so I'm like forlornly scraping this sushi into the trash in the back of the house. That's a lie, I'd actually eat the stuff. Because come on, it's expensive! But I was like, man, why can't they just like order $35 worth of sushi and tip me $20? They wind up with the same fullness and the same expenditure, but I wind up better, and they don't look like assholes for wasting food. I mean, don't they realize there's starving children in Detroit that would be happy to have that food? Shame on them. I was arguing with a friend of mine the other day. He told me that TIPS is an acronym for to ensure proper service. I was like, no the fuck it's not. Do you see periods in that word? Also, isn't insurance you buy in advance? Isn't that something you buy in advance of like a disaster happening, like an asshole like me waiting on your table? Well, I got to thinking, like, how much better would it be if that were the case? Like, waiting tables would be more like walking up to the table and be like, hey guys, my name is Matthew, I'll be taking care of y'all tonight. So how much are we planning on tipping? What's that, $2? Hold on, let's try this again. What's up, motherfuckers? The hell do you want to drink? Hope you don't mind that I'm doing this while I'm waiting on you. What's that, a Diet Coke? Alright, I'll be right back with that hot coffee that I may or may not spill all over your lap. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna spill it on his face! What's that? What's the soup of the day? I don't know, creamy or mother? Guys, I actually quit smoking a year ago, but people like you make me want to start again, so I'm going to step out back and have about 4 smoke breaks. I'll see you in an hour. Guys, I see you've been waving me down for a while. I mean, I'm not really trying to even turn my tables anymore. I'm just trying to not friggin' kill myself in front of the entire restaurant, maybe just for the emotional damage it would cause them. Person number 1, what would you like to order? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you didn't order. Get the fuck out of my restaurant. Person number 2. What's that? What are the side items? They're listed under side items with a big bold print right after the entrees, where all side items in every menu since the dawn of time have been. You don't get to eat tonight either. Get the fuck out of my restaurant. Person number 3. Oh dear God. You want the top sirloin well done, but you don't want it burned. I'm sorry, but I'm just a mere mortal server. I can't alter the laws of physics and chemistry to suit your personal tastes. None of y'all get to eat tonight. Get the fuck out of my restaurant. You're gonna need that $2 though, because I gotta pay the hostesses and the bussers out of my own pocket. Because I decided to major in political science in college. Wasn't that a great fucking idea?